Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. If you're new to my channel, I'm the SoCal Crafter and I design and print my own LEGO pieces primarily in the castle line. With this video, I wanted to start a brand new series where I showcase some of my latest designs while adding in some commentary about my design process, and maybe talk about some world building and general chit chat about this hobby. So I was thinking with my first episode, I can go over my general design motives to give you guys an idea of what you can expect from my future videos. Hopefully you'll find this interesting enough to stick around because as boring as my voice sounds, I do really enjoy doing this. And to be perfectly clear, I am not sick. This is pretty much my normal voice. So I guess I'll never be a radio host. Speaking of radio hosts, I found my way into this hobby mostly because LEGO's been pretty wishy-washy with the castle theme as of late. That's not to say they've released some bangers in the past few years, but they usually came with some sort of eyebrow-raising asterisk, like locking the Force hideout behind a paywall. The most commonly featured faction in recent sets were the Black Falcons, who will be the main focus of this episode. And with their recent upgrade to their prints, they're already pretty cool as is, but when you start amassing a dozen or two of these guys, you're basically creating a clone army. So my goal with this faction is to create accessories that really embody the faction lore, but simultaneously keep the designs relatively simple so that they can still resemble something that can come out of an official LEGO set. So in terms of my initial design inspiration, I ran into this issue where the LEGO breastplate piece isn't compatible with the shoulder armor. So I sacrificed one of my spare pieces in order to see if I can somehow make these two accessories compatible, and here are the results. If you aren't against the idea of modifying LEGO pieces, this honestly is a very quick and easy job to make your figs that much cooler. So as you watch through some of the design evolutions for this breastplate, you'll notice that it's basically not that different from LEGO's official armor piece, and to be honest, that was my intention. It was to keep it as close to the LEGO design as possible, only adding some cool details and functional elements in moderation. You can see that the pieces become more smooth and refined as I go through the prototypes, and as a general rule, after I come up with a base design, I spend some time creating subtle variations of that accessory. So like, I can add a fixed shoulder piece, a strap, a scabbard, even a faction sigil, and these are typically what I do for all of my designs. One thing I was really cautious about throughout this process was to make sure these pieces remain compatible with the other accessories that either exist in the LEGO catalog as well as pieces I intended on making in the future. Modularity and the ability to create combinations as possible really is my design driver, and that is how I intend on making my designs interesting. So here's the end product for now with the paint application. Now finding the right paint type and finish was a whole other experiment, but I think under the right lighting conditions you can actually get pretty close to that shiny ABS plastic look and feel. And here's a quick look at the new shoulder armor piece I designed to pair with the body armor. Here's another one of my early creations. In fact, my profile picture actually features a variation of this helmet. It's modeled after the classic helmet with the grill, and I made sure to keep some of its iconic features, including the fin and the hole for the plume. Here's the thing, if LEGO's design is doing something right, I fully intend to keep it in my custom designs as well. And here's an open-faced version. Unfortunately, at that time, both accessories were designed with fixed visors because of concerns about its durability. With that said, unless you're shooting a stop motion video or something, these two variants have worked well. So I know that in the latest Lion Knights Castle set, the Falcons entered peacetime with the Lions, but deep down we all know that this peace talk is some straight BS, and I gotta say, if I had to choose one side to be the bad guy, it's gotta be the Falcons. I mean, look how angry they all look. So to fully embrace their villainous role in my headcanon, their accessories were designed to look more aggressive and a little more experimental. They feature curves and a more concealing appearance. Like with this custom visor piece right here, which is designed to work with the modern motorcycle helmet that LEGO produces. But here's another reason why you want to print your own LEGO accessories. This official visor in black can set you back $4 to $5 per piece, and since they aren't producing any at this time, you can expect this price to keep climbing. So this right here is actually a very recent design I completed. A comment I received on Instagram made me want to reattempt the design for my original fixed helmet. And so using the motorcycle helmet as its base, I've modeled a version that features the fin and the plume holes, and I'm happy to present the newly designed Falcon helmet and visor combo that still resembles the original custom piece that I made, but with added posability. Here you see them side by side, and you have to admit they look pretty similar. Well, the cool thing about this helmet system is that now I can produce a bunch of visors in the future that can be interchangeable. Here's a bonus accessory that really isn't faction specific, but I did design it originally for the brand new Falconer minifig that came out in the CMF Series 24. So as I start to expand my catalog of custom accessories, I spent some time to make sure that these pieces are compatible, and here's an example of a fully kitted out knight who also sports a waist cape that I designed. There are times I just model and print out existing Lego pieces without any modification, so that I won't feel bad about painting over them or breaking them. Like this bucket helmet, for example. This is just a print that I made multiples of. It's fun to test out different paint schemes, and in the case that I don't have enough of the original piece, I can always substitute these in. So oftentimes I would find myself visiting third-party websites who also sell custom Lego accessories, but I never end up buying any of them because as cool and as detailed as they are, the level of detail actually kind of clashes with the simplistic look of the Lego piece. So naturally, I just decided to take it upon myself to make what I wanted. Oh, and here's an added bonus. You can make your custom figs tower over your enemies. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and in the meantime, here's a sneak peek of what I have in store for my next video.